Lucy first started responding to music when she was around, I'd say 2 to 3 years old. It was on her musical toys that we noticed her. It wasn't like she went straight into a musical instrument, it was more, you press something, it made a sound. But she wasn't pressing it for the sound, she was making rhythm. And so it wasn't just like she was pressing it, sound came out, she was making rhythm from it. So yeah, it was about 2 to 3 years old. I knew that there was something there before, obviously from when she was little and she started with the rhythm, with the musical toys. So we started her in nursery school, and then when she went to primary school, it was like, what does Lucy like? And you sit there and you go, music. She likes music. So then it was about finding a teacher, but it had to be the right person that could work with her. So that was very difficult.
There we go.
Somebody who was supposed to be teaching this evening, and I forgot to tell them I'm going to be away.
I think being at the Royal Albert Hall is a
Quite a good excuse.
Yeah.
I'm on the Royal Albert Hall!
Hello, I'm Daniel Bath and I'm Lucy's piano teacher. I first met Lucy when she just turned 4 years old, and she was in nursery at school. And it was an amazing experience because she's just, her depth of musical understanding even at that point is so obviously really amazing. And she could do all sorts of musical things which even professional musicians always strive to try and do. She just had that great understanding of music, and so from that point it's been like a journey of drawing out those skills into what she does with the fingers on the piano, so developing her piano technique so that she can realise on the piano all the ideas that are in her mind, all the music that she's learned, that she's heard, that she's absorbed, that she's creating in her mind all the time. Lucy's playing is quite different from that of other pianists, partly because she's such a natural musician, and for Lucy, music, her piano playing especially, is a primary means of communication. That's how she expresses how she's feeling, expresses what she wants to say to the world. And it's the same for a lot of children with additional needs and with learning difficulties. So music is so vital for Lucy. It's much more than just a career or an interest or a hobby. It's everything to Lucy. The TV series, The Piano, was a really positive experience. It was very nicely done. It was such a good atmosphere about it. It's very positive. It's just a great celebration of the piano as the way that people express themselves, and people from all different walks of life. And of course for Lucy, it was a great way for her to share her gift and her love of music with everyone else, and to be a role model for other children and other families who have the same sort of barriers that Lucy faces, and to show that you can overcome these barriers, and that doesn't need to stop you from expressing yourself and taking your place amongst all the other musicians. For audiences coming to her music for the first time, it's always that initial, wow, how on earth does she do that? And we could tell them how she does it. It's just really hard work. She works hard like any other musician does to get to that level. She just practices a lot, and she loves playing. And but yeah, it's that reaction audiences generally have is just amazement. And also I think the way that Lucy plays, beyond the sort of technical accomplishments that she's developing all the time, it's that communication, that direct communication. People can sense that she's a genuine natural musician, and that when she plays for you, she's telling you something, she's expressing something to you, and that's what makes audiences stop and listen, because they can sense something of real genuine beauty and genuine expression in what she does. Lucy has taught me that music is so vital for everybody, and she's taught me that you have to make opportunities in music available to everybody, because for so long opportunities have been limited to very few people who can afford a music education or who have the cultural capital to engage in classical music or whatever. And so Lucy's taught me that music is vital for everybody, and that if you give someone like Lucy these opportunities, she will just flourish and become the great musician that she is.